I believe the saying goes, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. But with same faith, I have died and backtracked to this boss at least 100 times, so what does that make me? Hello. As of late, I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight, just shy of 100 hours as of time of recording this. As much I'd love to speak about the beautiful art or the fleshed out worlds of Hollow Knight and Farloom, or the fact that Silksong had so much motion when it released that single-handedly took down Steam and Nintendo and scared away any other game that was supposed to release that month. The only thing stopping you from experiencing all this isn't the price tag for once, but something significantly worse. Your skill and determination to want it. Hollow Knight's a Souls-like game, which here's a definition for people that actually care, but just know means really, really hard. I spent 60 hours on the original Hollow Knight. 5 of them alone are spent on the second Hornet fight. Sounds like a skill issue. Yeah, well, I couldn't come up with anything in time. Also a skill issue. It's not just Hollow Knight either. The Undertale Sans fight, Dark Souls, entirety of Cuphead. All of which being intense challenges leading to a couple curse words and a broken controller. Which loops us back to the quote from the beginning. Am I insane for doing this? Are you insane for doing this? When is a boss fight considered too difficult? And most importantly, why can't we stop? When developing a boss fight, you have to stay between these two lines. This one being too easy where it leads to a forgettable and boring boss fight, though go too high and then you reach a point past frustration where you just put down the controller and realize that this is impossible. At least for 90% of you. For the few of you that can, you scare me. When developing a boss's difficulty is usually determined by two types of sub-difficulties, quantitative and qualitative. Trust me, those words sound a lot fancier than they actually are. Quantitative being determined by how much health it has, how much damage it does, numerical stuff. Qualitative being determined by things like how hard it is to dodge their attack, how much of an opening you have to heal, more of the strategy of the fight. Sans being mainly qualitative because you can't really hit him and you can only dodge his attack. Infamous Fortnite ice cream truck being pure quantitative because it's only really health. That's not really a boss. Yeah, well, your face isn't a boss. A mix and match between these is how you get majority of modern day bosses. That's what determines their difficulty, but what makes them so addicting? If we look back at this chart, you'd assume peak fun is in the dead center. Not too easy, not too hard. But most of the most memorable boss fights tend to be the hardest. So why do we keep coming back to them? We as humans love winning, especially when the odds are clearly stacked up against us. But more importantly, we hate losing. So when you get sent back to the benches, you have a choice to make. You can either A, accept that you lost this fight, give up, and probably do something more productive with your time, or B, try again, and again, and again, and take a break, and probably get beat again. So the reason we do this is to spite the evil pixel on a screen that dare attack my normally sized ego? Partially, yeah, that's one answer. Another reason we may do this is because every time you die, you learn. Don't do this. You were too impatient here. You can't heal here. Every time you get a little closer and closer and closer. And when you finally beat it, the best feeling in the world, an absolute dopamine bomb goes off in your brain. That's what draws us back to these challenges. The feeling that you get when you beat it with nothing but your two bare hands and a sweating controller without any extra help from the game. It's not just in video games, you can feel it in real life, like solving a hard math equation, or finish writing that novel, or finish that video that you've been working on for the past month. Nah, maybe not that last one. So to answer the question from the beginning, are you insane? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda saw the whole failure word successing a mile away. Skill issue. I have a feeling you don't know what skill issue means. In conclusion, I wanted to write off all these hours as research, so yeah, I'm gonna go play Hollow Knight Silksong now. Okay, bye.